Hey, welcome back to the channel. I got some new parts in. So Treal Hobby has sent me their new aluminum knuckles. So I got a set in black for this rig and a set in gold for you know which one. But anyway, so we're going to go through the install here and all the way through. We'll just do it. We'll do one side and then I'll wrap up and do the other all by my lonesome. And bring you back to see what's going on. So let me find my cutting utensil here. There we go. We got scissors. Yep. There is the part number if you're interested. I got these shipped from the China warehouse. They are not on Amazon yet that I know of. When they are, be sure to pick some up and enjoy them with quicker shipping. So this took actually about 3 days with the FedEx shipping that they offer. As expensive as that is, I just wanted them quick so I could do this video with you. So here's the packaging. It's very nice. They give you all the hardware and the knuckles. They're separated in the packaging so they don't scratch each other, which you know how we are. We're just going to scratch them anyway when we put them out on the rocks. And I just dropped one on the floor just to prove that I'm not afraid to scratch stuff. So let's get rid of packaging. Find the one I dropped. Oh, old man stuff going on right there. And there's the hardware. So Treal's always been great about giving you all the hardware that you need to do these projects, which is fantastic, right? I mean, you can't ever have too much hardware. So I'll get a wheel nut off here, get her propped up where I can work on it. I did put the scale bolts in here. These are, let me see, these are the Vanquish ones from their wheels. So they will screw right into the new hub. And this is purely aesthetics. This is not a necessity by any means. But it looks good. It looks better than having a bunch of threaded holes. But I digress. We'll get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. So we'll do the front link. I'll set that hardware aside. We'll do the steering link that's hooked to the servo. And again, we'll set that aside. Those two are the same size. We need to get this X off of here. So it's like you never have too many tools. Alright, that one was Loctite on. Good job, Jeremy. Alright, let's get that hex pin out of that axle. Set that off to the side. I'm creating a couple piles here, things to use and things to not reuse. That's about it. So now we have the knuckle free. Let's go in here and remove the upper and lower. Now this truck does have the Treal axle housing on it. So I will be using thread lock. These screws already have thread lock on them, but Treal gives you different bolts to use in because they get away from these shoulder bolts to use collars, wear collars. And if you've ever wondered, yes, you can pick up the wear collars separately from Treal. Usually just got to send them an email to customer support and they will happily send them out to you. Alright, so we got that knuckle off. Go ahead and pop these bearings out, which on the stock knuckles is a pretty loose fit actually. I got a ton of optics and they're all about the same when it comes to that. It's plastic, so I don't, you know, it's plastic. There we got our new bit, and we will put the bearing in. And you'll notice this is a much more precise fit. And I have a tool for this. This is actually from Power Hobby, but it's a bearing tool, and it has the IDs already set. So when you push in on the bearing, it's pushing in on the right place on the bearing. I've already got her a little off center. There we go. So with the bearing tool, it actually puts it in nice and square. Do it on the outside so you can see it. This tool, you just put it onto the size, line it up, and kind of get it to seat, and it snaps right in. Bearing inserted, no other tool. That's what this tool is made for. And you can see it's got all the ID sizes on it. So, fantastic little tool. A bit of kit, as they say. So on these, my eyes are terrible and I wear my glasses like I should be. But if you pick up these little hats and put them in to the knuckles, I use pliers just to try and give a little more precision to my effort here, especially not wearing glasses. Now what I do is I hold the knuckle flat so they can't slippy out, and then I'll actually move the truck to the part. Oop, one already popped out. So yeah, that's let's do it this way. We'll slide the whole axle shaft out. Put that little hat up in there. Put the axle shaft in. We'll see if that way will work. Yeah, they can still flop out of there. Yep, this is going to be a interesting little endeavor here, trying to do this on camera. I don't normally do it on camera for obvious reasons. But let's get this shaft back in to the diff. Come on, find your home. Find your happy place. Find your happy place. Where did you go? There it is. All right. So let's set the truck up this way. Keep things from falling. Make sure you're still in frame here. There we go. That's a little bit better for you. All right, so let's get these hats put back in the knuckle. Fiddly bits, as they may be. Oh, man. Got one, lost the other. Let's see if I can sneak this in here without losing what I already got. Nope. I have to lose what I already got. This is why you don't do anything on camera. So, there's other ways to do this. You can lock these in with just a dab of Loctite as well, and keep them from doing what they're doing right now, which is trying to run away onto my mag mat. But yeah, it's got me again, right at the moment. Right at the moment. It didn't run far. Let's try it again. This is the entertainment you were looking for. Watch Jeremy struggle today, putting simple axle together. Let's see. That one, do not come out of there. I'm telling you now, do not come out. And you came out. Aren't you fantastic? It's a struggle bus that's unnecessary. Total struggle bus going on here. Both of them fell inside of the other wheel. Axle shaft came out. This is fun. This is what RC is all about. No fun. So I'm going to do it a different way here. Man, they won't even stay in. Otherwise, let's put a dab of thread lock on to hold them in place. And it's just a dab. I mean, it is just a dab. That's just enough to hopefully keep them from floating out so easily. Let's see, you gonna stay now? Are you gonna stay now? Get your game on. There you go. There we go. Ta-da! Hoorah! All right. Then we're going to put in the retaining bolts with a dab of Loctite on them. And it's just a matter of getting them started. It's pretty effortless now. Find your happy place there, little screw. There you go. So these had Loctite on them before because of going into the aluminum axle. So there we go. Steering knuckle installed. Treal to full rescue. All right. Now, like I said, they gave us new hardware, so we're going to use it. And this is a black hardware that they supply. And it actually, in my experience, doesn't rust as fast as some of the stock Vanquish and Axial hardware. So it's got like a little harder coating on it or something that keeps it from rusting. So that's always a welcome addition, right? A little less corrosion. So there we go with the second one. A little bit of Loctite. We'll get it in there. Come on. Find it. Oop, a little too far. You know, if you ever want to really make yourself look stupid and inept and incapable of building an RC car, film yourself. And you will find out really fast how crazy it gets. Oh, look at this. This piece of hardware doesn't have the cap in it. Look at that. And I just thanked them for such good hardware. And that one is a fluke. We'll check the other one when I do the gold knuckles to see if they don't have the punch out for the hardware, for the hex tool. Huh. I'm going to send Miss Wendy a note on that one. It's probably a 1 in a billion of that screw size that the little metal punch didn't pull. But of course I do it while we're filming here. All right, so let's put our cross pin back in. Let's put our hub back on. All right, there you go. There's a one installed Treal knuckle. Now, this will be a bit of contention, and my Vanquish purists will blast me in the comments, so please do, please do. I love all the brands. I'm not a picky person, but when I saw this product from Vanquish come out, and somebody posted a picture of it, their brag is always that their machining is so smooth and so precise and blah 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 blah. And Treal has these big steps and things like that. I'm telling you right now, these outers have less steps in them than the Vanquish part. Say what you will, blast me in the comments, but the step lines on this surface are smoother and shallower than what Vanquish put out. So you tell me, are your steps different than that picture that I saw on the Vanquish page on Facebook? Or am I crazy? But they're a lot less on the Treal ones that I'm looking at right now. I almost got this side wrapped up. I'll jump over and do the other side, and then we'll come back and look at the completed product. There we go. We'll throw our wheel back on here. Oh, and this AKA is the wife's truck. This is her Optic. She drove my Optic last July and loved it. She's like, I gotta have me one of them. So there's a one of them for her. So, all right, let's let me get the other. All right, we're back. So before I throw this wheel on here, I did want to show you something. This knuckle on this side has provisions for all 6 of the scale hardware. The Vanquish stock one only has provisions for 5. So cool, you're going to need another piece of scale hardware. But symmetry, baby. You have 6 on this side and 6 on this side, which means that there's a little extra meat where this corner is removed. It's not removed on the Treal knuckle. So cool. I like symmetry. I have an OCD problem, so having things equally matched is always nice. But you will need one more of those little scale bolts, which I can show you the packaging on them here real quick. Let's see. This is the packaging, the Vanquish GR8s, and the part number, and it's enough to do, I think, 2 of their beadlock wheels. I got 1 left, so I gotta pick up some more of those. But yeah, there they are. I must say, I like having an all metal axle now. I think next up might do the metal or brass servo mount and get that taken care of. But until then, there's an Optic with an all Treal metal housing on it. And I think in the next video, we're going to look at this bad boy from Muse. It's our little baby transmitter. So we'll look at that next time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you. Hey, how we doing? On YouTube, there's a such thing as memberships, and what these memberships do is give people some extra content that they wouldn't normally see. I'm following along with this and trying to do my best to provide content that I normally wouldn't be motivated to post on my regular channel, and for general audience viewership. So a level of trust is here too. So you may see things at certain levels, like Super Soldiers. My top tier is a lot of content on behind the scenes. You'll get early access to videos, member-only videos, which are kind of the key ingredient here at that level. Member-only live streams, and some general stuff. So that one is at $19.99. And the content in there would be a lot on 3D printing. It'll be a lot of product review, which I do behind closed doors, and I'll try and open that up to you as much as I can without giving away too much for the people that I have NDAs signed with. But the next level down is Platoon Daddy, $4.99, and that's early access to all the videos, and I'll do better about scheduling those videos and getting uploads done. And then Squad Leaders is the $2.99 level, and that's just basically some loyalty badges and some priority comment type stuff. So you can do with what you want. You can subscribe to the memberships or not, and we'll go from there. But thank you as always for watching. The regular channel is still free. There will still be content there, and I hope that you join me in the adventure. This year is going to be kind of a big year for me as I look to make a big move. So stay tuned.